function, perform my normal tasks, because I feel like I'm under, a lot of stress.
I feel like you really can't breathe. I felt like I was going to crawl out of my skin. I started to cry, weak, and all I wanted to do was sleep. Grace?
Bruce. Okay. Joseph is a housewife, a spouse, a mom of 2 adult children, and pretty much a family, very, very much family oriented.
I come from a close-knit Italian family, and I've always wanted to get married and have a family. Never did much of anything else. I didn't really have any big ambitions as far as the workforce goes, and I finally got married and had twins, but I was 39 when I did it, so I waited a long time. OCD and depression. I was working in ENT. This is when it all started. This is what put me on the medication. I was working in ENT, and a gentleman came in with HIV. It may have even advanced to AIDS. I'm not sure. And I was at the front desk at the time, and he handed me an envelope, and it looked like it had blood on it. Like maybe he had, or from it was red, I don't know. And I had touched it and opened it, and after I had examined everything, I thought, oh my God, there's blood on the envelope. So I thought for sure I had gotten something. Now, I'm not stupid, and I knew back then what I know now. You can't catch it from touching an envelope. And, there's only certain ways you can catch HIV. And I knew that. I knew that in the back of my head. And Keith at the time, who was my boyfriend.
Who's now
the doctor I'm married to. I knew then, and he would said the same thing and how ridiculous I was being. But I couldn't, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with it. I couldn't get off of it. And it sort of threw me into a little breakdown where I couldn't function every day. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I eventually went and got an HIV. I went and got a test, which of course was negative, thank God. And even after that, that wasn't good enough. I hadn't been on the medicine yet. I hadn't seen a psychiatrist yet. But I said to myself, well, what about if the test is wrong? What about, and I called an AIDS hotline and asked, and then I thought, well, what about if I got another way? What about if I got it from getting manicures at the salons? And I kept calling an AIDS hotline, and finally they got to know my voice, and they said that I had to stop calling. So then I knew I had to do something. So I went to a psychiatrist, and that's when he diagnosed me and put me on